Welcome to Now Leaked. For those who don't get the game yet, we don't sell dreams, we decode the code. And what Apple is cooking for 2026 isn't a dream. It's a brutal redefinition of everything you know. Forget the superficial gossip. Forget the cute renders. What you're about to see is the architecture Apple is building to dominate the next decade. This comes from sources who, believe me, know what they're talking about. We're talking about a roadmap that doesn't just introduce products. It buries others. So brace yourselves. Because the iPhone 18, the much talked about Fold, the new Apple Watch Ultra X, and the end of the Vision Pro, they are just the tip of the iceberg of a relentless strategy. Let's start with the heart of the machine, because that is where true innovation happens, not in the screen's glimmers. The A20 chip. Our sources confirm that Apple has secured, and this is crucial, almost the entire initial 2nm capacity from TSMC. It's not some, it's almost all. This isn't just about raw speed, which of course will be a generational leap. The real magic lies in the new WMCM memory stacking technology. Wafer-on-wafer memory cube module. Think of this as having RAM no longer sitting beside the processor, but virtually inside it, connected by pathways that are 1,000 times shorter. The result? System latency practically disappears. Those microseconds of waiting that you don't even notice, but which add up to weigh down the experience, simply won't exist anymore. It is a chip that not only processes faster, but thinks faster, which is fundamental for what comes next. And speaking of disappearing, say goodbye to the dynamic island. For those who still idolized that dynamic pill, I'm sorry to inform you, it is an artifact of transition. The Face ID sensors, that complex array of infrared projectors and depth cameras, have finally been moved under the display. This isn't software magic, it is engineering miniaturization and pixel optimization. This frees up the screen to be, in fact, a screen, leaving only a discrete, and I repeat, discrete hole for the front camera. It is the visual Apple always wanted, but technology has only now allowed at scale and with the necessary performance, so Face ID doesn't become a joke. But the grand revelation, and here speculation ends and reality begins, is the iPhone Fold. Forget the years of rumors, the patents that never left the paper. This is now a market necessity, dictated by competitive pressure and the search for new form factors. We are talking about a book-style format, identical to what Samsung popularized with the Z Fold. The aspect ratio when open, a respectable 4:3. It isn't a full tablet, but it is a substantially larger screen than the standard iPhone 18. The secret to avoiding that visible crease, the nightmare of every foldable, resides in a newly discovered patent we internally call self-healing polymer. Think of a material that, at a molecular level, has the ability to self-regenerate from micro-damage and stress caused by constant folding. It's not magic, it's materials science, a polymer that relaxes and redistributes the fold's tension. It is Apple's solution to the most chronic problem of foldables. An important technical detail, and one that demonstrates the engineering complexity involved. Due to the reduced thickness of this foldable screen, which needs to be thin as a sheet to be pliable, ultrasonic sensors for under-display Touch ID simply do not fit. There is no physical space for them to operate with the necessary precision through so many flexible layers. What does this mean? It marks the return, yes, the return, of Touch ID on the side button. A pragmatic concession Apple makes to deliver the foldable format, but one that for many will be seen as an advancement in usability, combining the convenience of Face ID with the practicality of Touch ID in specific scenarios. The iPhone is no longer alone at Apple's vanguard. It is a part, yes, essential, but a part of a much larger ecosystem. The iPhone doesn't play alone. Apple's big play in 2026 is the orchestration of devices that complement each other in ways that are only now becoming technologically viable. And the first to shine on this stage is the legendary Project E5. For those who followed the darkest leaks, E5 was the holy grail of health monitoring. Now we can confirm, glucose monitoring via optical absorption spectroscopy is real. And most importantly, And this deserves to be repeated, without needles. Forget traditional meters, finger pricks, sensors that need to be inserted. We are talking about a system that uses infrared light to analyze the blood's molecular composition through the skin. It is an absolute revolution for diabetics, of course, but also for biohackers and for anyone interested in continuous health monitoring at a level that was previously reserved for laboratories. This technology will arrive with the new Apple Watch Ultra X, and it is a beast on its own. Equipped with a 4000 nit micro-LED display, it isn't just brighter, it is more efficient, with more vivid colors and deeper blacks. Micro-LED durability is unmatched by LTE, which is crucial for a wrist device. The screen isn't just for telling time, it is the primary interface for vital data, including glucose. The bad news, and there is always one, to free up internal space for this larger battery, necessary to power the spectroscopy and the micro-LED screen, and to accommodate the new sensors, the band attachment system has changed. Goodbye to the current sliding mechanism. The new system is magnetic, thinner, and according to our sources, more robust. Your old bands? Unfortunately, they won't fit anymore. It is the price Apple charges for such massive technological leaps. It is a move to force a new ecosystem of accessories, a typical Apple move. And while we look at the wrist, Apple drastically shifts its visual strategy. The Vision Pro, that 600-gram heavyweight, with its external battery and prohibitive price, has been, according to internal sources, frozen. It's not a cancellation, it's a strategic pause. Market feedback was clear, it's too big, too expensive, and the external battery is a hindrance. Apple learned the lesson. The immediate future is Project N50, Apple Glasses. And here it is crucial to understand the difference. It is not VR, virtual reality, it is pure augmented reality, AR. We are talking about lightweight glasses under 50 grams. Ordinary sunglasses weigh between 30 and 40 grams. They do not possess robust onboard processing. They serve as a display. They overlay digital information onto the real world, using the iPhone's processing power via UWB, ultra-wideband connection. Think of navigation arrows appearing on the street in front of you, product information while you look at a shelf, or real-time menu translation. It is the real world with a digital data layer. And how do you control this? With the Apple Ring. Yes, the Smart Ring patent isn't just about health. It is the definitive controller for Apple Glasses. Forget sweeping and awkward gestures in the air. With the Apple Ring, you point your finger and the system responds. The ring detects micro-gestures and subtle movements, transforming your finger into a 3D mouse for the digital world. It is a discrete, intuitive interface that finally frees the hands. It is the materialization of science fiction. Hardware became invisible, and control became a natural extension of your body. Finally, the brain that connects it all. iOS 20. Apple realized that Siri, in her old incarnation, lost the AI war. There is no getting around it. The surrender, or as they prefer to call it, the strategic partnership, came in the form of collaboration. Google Gemini will be the backend for Apple's heavy AI. This means that, behind the curtains, all of Google AI's natural language processing and contextual understanding capability will be at iOS's disposal. But this doesn't mean Siri will disappear. She will be the interface, the personality you interact with, but with a much more powerful brain. The new iOS brings what Apple is calling agentic AI. It doesn't just answer questions, it executes complex and multifaceted tasks. Want a practical example? You don't just ask to book a dinner for 4 people at your favorite restaurant. You say, book a dinner for 4 at the Black Cat for Saturday night at 8 p.m. and send the invite to Ana, Pedro, and Maria with the location and a reminder. The agentic AI, armed with the Gemini backend and deeply integrated into iOS and its applications, navigates through the apps by itself. It checks availability at the restaurant, makes the reservation, creates the event in the calendar, searches for the contacts, drafts and sends the invitation via iMessage or WhatsApp, and adds the reminder. All this without you having to open a single app or type a single line. It is AI ceasing to be an assistant to become a proactive agent in your digital life. It doesn't wait to be told. It anticipates and executes. This agentic AI is what unifies the experience between iPhone, watch, glasses, and Ring. The iPhone becomes the processing hub, the watch the health and notification monitor, the glasses the display of the digital world, and the Ring the tactile control. It is an ecosystem where hardware becomes transparent and artificial intelligence orchestrates everything, learning your habits, anticipating your needs, and acting on your behalf. 2026 will be the year hardware became invisible and AI took control. The iPhone 18 is the tool, but the Apple Glasses and Apple Watch Ultra X are the extension of your body. And the Apple Ring is the key to orchestrating this symbiosis. Apple isn't just launching products, they are redefining the human-machine interface, moving toward a paradigm where technology dissolves into your life. Want to see the code behind these leaks? The patents that support these claims? The documents that reveal the internal strategy? Subscribe to Now Leaked. We don't do superficial analysis. We decipher the future for you. The game is changing, and we are here to show you how.